What's up, dope family? What's good? What's popping with y'all? Listen, your dope sister is back with another dope word, okay? So check this out. Y'all, God is so funny and he is so strategic. I love me some God. So listen, this is what I heard God say. God say a divine setup has taken place. Listen to me. Hear me. Hear me. Y'all, this word is on me so heavy. God said a divine setup has taken place. And you were the test. God has placed you. He allowed you to be in people's lives. He allowed you. He placed you, strategically placed you in some people's lives to see if their heart and their mouths were in agreement, to see if their hearts were in the right place, to see if they were actually ready for the blessings that they were asking God for, to see if they had actually changed and if they were going to do right. And they didn't even know that they were being tested. They didn't even know that you were the test. See, God used you chosen one. Yes, you, God's child, God's baby, the one, God's remnant, the ones God don't play about. You feel me? Now, God don't play about none of his children, but his chosen ones are a little bit closer to him. You feel me? The remnant. But God placed you strategically in people's lives just to see how they would treat you, how they would handle you. He sent you into their lives as a blessing. And some of them mishandled you. They mistreated you. They dropped you. They fumbled you. They disrespected you. You feel me? And God is like, nah, you ain't ready. Nah, they ain't ready. But what I'm going to do is, God, this is what God said. God said, but what I'm going to do is, because you were obedient, because you took it for my name's sake. Remember Jesus? Come on, Jesus on the cross. He took our obedience on the cross. You feel me? God said, because you took it, because you were humiliated, because you were disrespected, because you were hurt, because you had to go through all of the pain, because you were left feeling all alone, because you were left feeling a little lower than you did when you first entered it, because you were mistreated, because it may have even caused your self-esteem to, fall a little bit. God said, I'm about to make up for that. God said, I'm about to bless you. It may have even been friends, relationships, family members, jobs, whatever. God said, I placed you there as a test. Listen, we're God's test rats. You feel me? God said, I placed you there as a test. I was putting them through the test and I was using you because I needed to see just where their hearts were. But I needed to use somebody that I knew I could trust. I needed to use my child that I knew was going to be obedient and was going to stand in it, was going to stick it out until I told them to move. So listen, if you've been in a situation, relationship, friendship, job, whatever it is, even in your family, where you know you've done the best that you could, you've been nothing but good. You've done nothing but pour out your love. You've been there for them. You feel what I'm saying? You've loved them like you wanted to be loved. You've been a friend. You've been loyal. You've been committed to the job. You went above and beyond. You did more than what you should have done. You feel me? If that is you, and they counted you out, they left you high and dry. They mishandled you. They disrespected you. They fumbled you because they didn't see the blessing. God sent you in their life as a blessing. Because had they saw you as the blessing, had they handled you differently, had they treated you better, they would be blessed and you would be blessed. But because they mishandled their blessing, which was you, God said, nah, they ain't going to get blessed, but they're going to watch you be blessed. Listen, God don't play. And this is the season for it. Because God is saying, he's done with the talking. You got to show him something with your actions. All of this, the lip service, is over with in this season. God's saying, I want to see what your heart do. I want to see if your heart and your mouth and your actions are all in alignment with each other. I want to see if it's adding up. And God is showing them who they really are and what's on the inside of them. God is going to expose them to themselves through you. Because when God remove you from that situation, he's going to bring all of that stuff that they did back before them. He's going to let them see that you were the blessing. He's going to be like, I sent you a blessing. You asked me for it. And I sent it to you. And you didn't even recognize it. As a matter of fact, you mishandled it. You threw it away. You ain't want it. Because it didn't look like what you expected it to look like. And because you mishandled the blessing that I sent you, you don't want it. I'm going to hold on to that. But I'm going to bless the one that I used to be a blessing in your life because of their obedience. Because they did what they were supposed to do. You feel me? They completed the mission. And they passed their test. They passed the assignment. See, they were being tested, but you were too. Because your obedience was being tested. But their hearts were being tested. God was like, I know I can use you, but let me make sure I can use you. Because if you do this and you go into this and you stick it out and you rock it out with me, even when they're mistreating you, I'm going to make up for that. I just need to make sure. I just need you to be obedient. That's what God was saying. I just need you to be obedient. And you passed your test, but they failed theirs. So listen, you are about to be blessed tremendously. And don't feel bad for the people who didn't see you as a blessing. When you see them down on their luck, when you see them not being blessed like you are, it's not arrogance. It's not out of pride. It's just simply, it's all God. And this is the way God got it. This is the way that it's going to be. You feel me? Because how can you expect God to bless you and you mishandling the blessing that he's sending to you? He's like, I'm putting it in your face. I'm giving it to you. And you don't even want it. You throwing it back at me. So God's like, I'll keep it. So listen, God said there has been a divine setup by him. And you were the test. You were somebody's test. And they ain't even know it. But listen, you're about to be blessed. You are about to be blessed tremendously for your obedience, for rocking it out with God, for taking, all of that pain. God said, I'm gonna make up for it. You're about to see why God had to get you all alone. Because God said, I had to show you. He had to show you as well who these people really were. He had to show you the hearts of people. Because some of you didn't believe it. You ain't believe it. You feel me? And this is for me too. Some people I never would have thought they would have treated me the way they did. Until God put it in my face. He exposed them. He revealed them. Right in my face. And God is saying, and you wonder why you're a loner. I had to get you there. Because I needed you to see who people really were. I needed you to see that these people really ain't got you like you think they do. Speak, Holy Spirit. Have your way. Because I didn't even intend to say all this. But God is just saying he had to allow you to see things for what it really was. He had to allow you to see people for who they really were. And then he's exposing the people who mishandled you. He got to let them see who they really are. He got to let them see the filthiness that's on the inside of them. And that really you trying to prostitute God because it's all about what you can get out of him. But you ain't really rocking with him for real like that. And so he's exposing people for who they really are. You feel me? And through you, it's exposing them. And yeah, they may feel some type of way when they see you being blessed. But listen, that's a personal problem that they got. It ain't your problem. You give God glory for whatever it is that he does in your life. You give him glory and give him thanks because it's your time. It's your season. You've been mishandled. You've gone through all of that. And you still stay solid with God. You ain't give up on God. You didn't let that make you bitter. And listen, honey, God said blessings on blessings on blessings. He is about to pour into your life. Okay? Listen, that word was on me so heavy, y'all. Ooh, listen. Whew, I had to get it out because God is speaking. He is speaking so loud. So listen, know that God love you. Your dope sister love you, but always make sure that you are loving on you. And remember, you are only dope because God is dope. Don't ever play with him. Period. I love you all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll catch you all on the next. Peace.